I absolutely love this map, he says, lying through the skin of his teeth.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Roger that.
that really sounds like you enjoy what you're doing.
Well, this game employs the same kind of system that War Thunder does for ground combat in terms of you have take this point from the enemy, or there are 3 points on the map, hold all 3 of them.
The enemy is capturing control point Charlie.
Yeah, and the issue is that the points are never very conducive. I think I'm being shelled.
You think?
Point Charlie.
Well, I can't... Yeah, someone's lobbing a mortar at us.
Control point Alpha is under our control.
Because he just got 4 kills with 1 shell. Well, 2 can play at that game.
Confirming fire.
I don't have a mortar, but I have a radio.
Control point Bravo.
Bull in an airstrike.
Artillery, but ow, my balls, apparently.
I didn't think your balls would be affected by that, but...
Well, I'm assuming that's what got shot, because it wasn't anything overly vital, and I could still walk.
Oh no, I think if a dude got shot in the balls, I don't think he'd be walking.
I think he'd be walking a lot better than if he took a grenade to the leg. Or, you know, shrapnel to the skull.
Well, gee, I think anybody would be walking,
Funny
not
if
be
they'd...
walking fine if they took fucking shrapnel to the skull.
Well, I did just say I was getting hit by mortar shells.
Then bob and weave.
Kinda hard when you have a distance of like 10 feet.
Artillery, fire.
Bob and fucking
Contact.
yeah.
Contact.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm trying to boom, it's just... it keeps popping me out of my sights. And friendly's like standing in my way so I can't shoot people, so he can then just kill 3 of us in 2 seconds. And then
That's
run up...
always fun.
So yeah, I don't like this map at all. Like, it's great for sneaking around the south side as an artilleryman and just calling in stuff while hiding in the bushes. But...
if you're infantry, you're fucked.
well, I just had my artillery squad shot in the face with a submachine gun, so...
Control point Bravo has been lost.
Is this like World War stuff, or...?
specifically, this is the Normandy campaign.
Right.
Oh,
Is
there's a
there any
freaking tank!
or anything else in the game besides the Normandy campaign?
There's a battle for Moscow in the sort of winter of 1941 time period, or 1941 time period.
That's all awful.
It is if you're playing as Russia. Bloody
Of course.
sorry, I just took a 50mm AP shell to the nose. And yes, you heard that right, 50mm. I took a tank shell to the face.
I don't think there's much of a face left.
No, and someone just came up and shot me with an FG-42. Fun fact, in this game, every single German infantryman can be equipped with an FG-42. Also fun fact, do you know how many FG-42s were produced in the entirety of World War II?
400.
Less than 2,000. I don't know off the top of my head, I think it was either 500 or 1,800.
But yeah, they really shouldn't have
Especially when it wasn't an army rifle, it was a Luftwaffe rifle. Yeah, the Air Force. For paratroopers.
Woo. I mean, it'd be cool if there were caps on that type of thing, like, these are how many people are in game, and these people already have this.
There are caps on planes and tanks, as in there can only be 2 at a time. But
That doesn't sound fun.
well, no, it's not, because the German starting tank is far more effective than the first 2 US tanks. as a tank. And also as anti-infantry, because the Stuart gets AP, as in solid armor-piercing shot with no filler. Sorry, Dad just informed me that Leicester City have won the Football Association Cup.
Wow.
Which they had never done before. So, that's neat, I guess. The M5 gets solid AP and HE. The thing is, though, is it's a 37mm gun. The HE is terrible. Whereas the German equivalent, the Puma, gets a 50mm gun with like twice the explosive in the HE, as in you can shoot into a room and clear it, whereas with the Stuart you have to literally hit somebody with the HE shell for it to do anything to them. And it's also a lot faster because it's an armored car. You know, I can reverse at 40 miles an hour, let alone go forwards. And its AP shell is an APHE shell, meaning when it penetrates it explodes, which means that with the damage modeling in this, it does a hell of a lot more damage. So basically...
badly balanced gameplay.
Yep, the US is at a disadvantage tank-wise until they get a Sherman. Which, even then, the German tanks get a better gun.
Fun.
Yeah. I mean, the Jumbo has the armor advantage, I guess. But that's like the second to last level of the campaign grind. You have to get to get the Jumbo. And, you know, they get a Panzer IV, and then they get a second Panzer IV. Quite early on, relatively speaking. That's a... What? So I lob a grenade on top of a Puma, and it rolls off, but somebody can lob a grenade on top of my tank and it stays there.
Alright.
Fire at the square! Copy! Confirm and fire!
So sound in this is horrible because you can never hear somebody on the enemy team running at you, but you can always hear friendlies running like 100 yards away.
Why do you play this game?
Because it can be fun.
You sound like me complaining about Zelda.
I mean, this is a reasonable game with a decent premise, which is slightly different to your standard World War II shooter.
Control point Bravo.
Slightly.
It also places slightly more emphasis on realism in the damage models.
What?
What?
Not you. All of my lovely clean dishes falling into my dirty dishwater. Continue?
Sorry, I'm just taking an axe to the backside of it. I successfully managed to empty my rifle and miss, so I ended up having to just stab the Jerry in the back of the head with an axe.
Axe?
Yes, an axe.
Why an axe?
Because I have an axe in my hand.
Okay.
Don't ask questions. Oh lord, that's a big explosive. Out. And that room is full of crowds.
That sounds great right now, actually.
I just spawned and exploded.
point Bravo is ours.
As in, I didn't even get told who killed me. It just said enemy.
Wow.
Yeah. Because
Deep
either...
game for that.
Well, planes are so overbrokenly powered in this that... Oh, that's a Puma. Great, and my anti-tank bloke got killed on spawning.
That's fun. Can I please get Kate out of the bag?
Joy.
The enemy has taken control point Bravo.
So I lob a Molotov at the Puma, which does nothing. I then get run over by the Puma, going backwards, because it reverses faster than anything else goes forwards. And then I get respawned, and immediately gunned down. I'm of the opinion that a lot of the German equipment in this is ridiculously overpowered, which is part of the reason why I don't play Germany. The question is, where the hell did it go? Oh, over that way? Ah, I see it.
You're like, oh, we should do backseat gaming for Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
The actual Zelda game, I'm not looking forward to play because, like, Majora's Mask is more. It's not about the time limit. It's just that you have to do everything right. You have to know what you're doing. And I don't. Because I've never played it before.
The tank of smoke grenade.
I don't want to play Skyward Sword. Like, I want to play it because I did enjoy it, but I hate the silent realm bits. You know?
Yep. And just think, Nintendo are charging you $60 for the same game, but on the Switch.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think it would play a lot better with the Switch's motion controls. But I'm not willing to pay that much for that game.
No.
I mean, I bought it when it came out, and it wasn't even that much. It was like 40 quid, maybe 30.
I have no idea.
It's really weird how much games in the game industry has just gone up for anything that's from a specific brand.
You mean in general, really?
I mean, everything's going up, but
Inflation.
it's beside the point.
You realize that the rate of inflation in the United States has gone up like a factor of 4 times in the last month.
I'm not surprised.
Yep.
Welcome to the new season of The US is a fucked up place. And still thinks it acts like a first world country.
We lost. Go figure.
I'm very happy.
I'm very happy because the top 3 blokes on the enemy team got as many kills as our entire team put together.